I love that analogy of the jigsaw puzzle and the mosaic. It gave me goosebumps, which is always a good sign. Now, you guys have been to over 100 countries. What do you think, as kids growing up and traveling, that has added to you as being a citizen of the world and what you're doing now?
That's a great question.
I know we both have stuff to say.
I think that the concept of global citizenship is so important to instill into the youth. Like you said, it's opening just new things in child's in their whole life and in their minds, and especially when you experience all these different cultures and nationalities and ethnicities and religions and languages. You're taking all of this culture in when you're traveling and becoming this global citizen, a citizen of the world. And I feel like it's so important for kids and even for families as a whole. It doesn't have to necessarily be only for kids, but it just creates this sense of unity, and it also just helps kids understand that, like you said, it's not just, your one city, it's not just your one country, but that there's a whole humanity out there. There's all these different countries, and that we're all so alike.
Yeah, I think for us, even though we grew up moving around, we grew up in different countries, we went to school in different countries, really completely leaving our comfort zone of Italy at the time and going to these places we had never been before and meeting new people and hearing these languages, like she was saying, I think we realized something very similar to your son as well, was that our role really is small in the world. And that's not in a negative way, but in seeing how there are so many people out there and there's so much diversity. And we are just one piece of the puzzle, as if like humanity was one big mosaic or a jigsaw puzzle. We're just one piece. And even though we're just that one piece, we have a part to play in it. And seeing that diversity made us understand that we can't judge people. That's another big thing we advocate for, is to really appreciate cultures without judging them and without just questioning what you hear in the media and all those things. So I think for kids, that's one of the biggest things nowadays, especially, is to learn to really get to know people for who they are versus just their label that society can give them. I think that's one of the biggest lessons we've learned as well.
I love that analogy.